He is nervous, but it's a good nervous energy, and thinks this is his time.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the current European champion, Alexander Gurov.
Third visit to our shores for the giant, experienced and big-hitting Ukrainian southpaw, Alexander Gurov. And we've seen his boxing makeup on the previous two, a display of knockout power, yet an exposed, arguably weak chin. Story really of his up and down career. The chin's failed on occasions, but he does have the ability, is confident and is dangerous. He's got a match that's got everybody in boxing talking. David Haye, the young man on the way up. He's got to give height away, both inside the 14-4 cruiserweight limit, and surprisingly he's got the reach, the Bermondsey man. Gurov in his fourth spell as European champion, been around a lot longer, the experience, but look at that knockout percentage. 76 for Gurov, 93 for David Haye. Should be a fascinating battle.
Ladies and gentlemen, this, ladies and gentlemen, is the main event of the evening. The officials appointed for this contest by the European Boxing Union, the supervisor in charge, Mr. Perty Augustin, the British Boxing Board of Control Chairman, Mr. Charles Giles, the timekeeper of the bell, Mr. Peter McCann, and the judges scoring this contest on the 10-point must system, Mr. Asa Latasari of Finland, Mr. with just one loss. He comes to the ring as the challenger for the title. Please welcome sensational David Haye. And across the ring in the red corner stands the champion. He comes from Ukraine and weighed in at 14 stone, 2.5 pounds. He comes with a 43 fight professional record, 38 wins, 33 wins by way of knockout with 4 losses and 1 draw. He's a former 2 times world title challenger and tonight defends his European title during his 4th reign as champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ukraine's Alexander Gurov. The referee, Mr. Gurov Calvaleri, will now give his final instructions to the boxers.
Step back, when I own, then stop it back. Okay, good luck.
Hardly a more appropriate time to air that well-oiled boxing phrase, blink and you will miss this. We are expecting action because between Alexander Gurov and David Haye, 47 knockouts in their 52 wins, 22 of these inside 2 rounds. Haye's never been past 4, Gurov has never been past 8. It should be explosive. And Jim, is it down to class here?
Yeah, well, class and talent, and probably the fact that he is at the better end of his career, that he has to be very, very careful here. As you can see, Gurov is trying to command the centre of the ring using that upward southpaw jab of his. So he has to be careful. Just find out what Gurov has to offer before he does anything silly.
14 knockouts in his 14 wins. David Haye, all within 4 rounds. The only time he's been the fifth. He was knocked out, but a right hand towards Alexander Gurov inside the opening 40 seconds. And I don't know whether he's going to make it. There's the power of David Haye, a Christmas cracker for the Bermondsey puncher. He is the European champion, and it is all over in a flash.
And I think that was part of a plan, Adam, because you could see him winding up the right hand. He tried one before, which was slightly out of range, and you can see the record, the classic counter for the southpaw, the straight right hand, landed once, job done, beautiful punch.
We make it 45 seconds, including the count. 15th knockout win for David Haye, and the most important, he sensationally wins the European Cruiserweight title. What about that?
Well, we reckon there was always the chance this would end early. I cannot believe 45 seconds. I thought Gurov would have been a little bit cagey. I thought he may have been difficult to catch in the early rounds. I thought he may have tried to make advantage of his experience and his southpaw stance. He came out looking business-like, looking as though he was concentrating on the job, trying to make an early impression. They look right through the middle, bang onto the chin, and you can see the reaction on his head. That was a full power shot. He at this stage was looking for the right hand, set it up with the left, bang, all over. Shocking result, but wonderful result for David Haye.
Alexander Gurov stopped for the 5th time in his 44 fight career, and that's the statement, that's the win that David Haye badly needed to move on towards world class.
Well, that was certainly a world class punch, the way he stepped right in behind the punch, didn't reach with it, and look at the result.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 45 seconds of the first round, Alexander Gurov failing to beat the referee's count of 10. The winner by count out and the new Cruiserweight champion of Europe, David Haye.
First major title for the precocious 25-year-old David Haye, and he knocks out in 1 round Alexander Gurov, who was ranked about 5th in the world. He has sent out a message in Berkshire tonight.
Well,
Plenty more action ahead on this Friday fight night.